Both chambers of Congress will be in session this week for the first time since the Republicans regained the House in the midterm elections.
House members have already been at work, but now the Senate is also getting to work. Alex Cameron has the latest from our News on 6 Washington Bureau.
Well, with Republicans now controlling the House and Democrats still holding a slim majority in the Senate, it's going to be a challenge to get things done this year. We're already seeing a showdown over raising the debt ceiling. The two sides are going to have to work to find common ground. House Republicans can go it alone on oversight, investigations into political bias at the Justice Department, how the administration's handled record border crossings, and, of course, the classified documents being found at President Biden's private home.
We need to know who had access to those documents.
But passing legislation will require working across the aisle, meaning to avoid defaulting on the national debt in June, both sides will have to be willing to compromise.
We think that Congress should deal with this in a bipartisan fashion, as they have about 78 times in the past.
Oklahoma's House members are glad to be in the majority, but say they understand that historically it's taken bipartisanship to make real progress.
I believe right now there are some Democrats that want to work with Republicans on specific bills, and so we're working right now to try to figure out where those are.
Certainly one will be the 2023 Farm Bill. Frank Lucas says the wings of both parties tend to oppose farm bills. Finding consensus in the middle is critical.
Everything I care about requires the process working and this place functioning, and I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen.
And Stephanie Bice is co-chairing a bipartisan task force to focus on passing some form of paid family leave.
It's one of the things that Oklahoma families have expressed, I think, their desire to me to try to get something done on that front.
And I'm expecting Congresswoman Bice and her Democratic partner on this, Chrissy Houlihan of Pennsylvania, to formally announce the formation of that task force later this week. In our Washington Bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.